Welcome to the MIB podcast, where we help you chase your dreams side by side. And now, your hosts, Mike and Talia Osborne.
Good morning. This is Mike.
And Talia.
And you're listening to
The MIB podcast.
Married and in Business. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm not sure where we are today. Is it Thursday?
It is. It's Thursday. The week has flown by. The kids had vacation all week, so we've been running around with them and making them clean lots of stuff.
Oh, no,
Keep them busy.
Yeah, they hate us. We're like, we need you upstairs. We need to record a podcast. Sorry. But weather's been absolutely schizophrenic.
Yeah.
One day it's almost 70 degrees, and the next day, I think today is like
30 something.
Yeah, 30s.
It's cold.
Could be snowing. It's literally everything's covered in mud.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Just, you can't go outside to play in the nice weather because you're literally going to sink or
slip and fall and be covered in mud.
Yeah, not fun stuff. Today's episode number 9, and today's title is
Married and Dating.
Yeah, throw a little bit of dating in there, a little bit of marriage counseling, if you will. If you missed episode number 8, it was very good. I think you'll find a lot of great information in it. It was married and continuing education. We talked about different ways that we continually educate ourselves on the things that we want to learn about, our fields of expertise that we want to, keep sharpening our sword, and just different things and shout outs of people that we like and authors, podcasters, things like that. So if you want to check that out, go check out episode number 8. I'm sure you'll love it.
Yeah.
Today's going to be mostly Talia talking, which would be good for you guys. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me. Obviously I have a lot of input on this as well, because I believe that, a healthy dating relationship really is how you stay in love.
And married.
And married.
And in business.
And in business, and we speak from different terms because, there's a lot of people out there that have, businesses, like 2 of them, right? Like, Talia runs this type of company and I go to opposite direction and run this company. And we're both business people, both entrepreneurs. But a lot of times, people like us, they get really burnt out when you literally work together every day.
Yep.
You're spending, in our case, we spend a lot of time in the car driving different places. We're recording podcasts together.
We're literally together every minute of every day, unless one of us has a doctor's appointment or something like that.
Yeah. So, staying in business and married and loving each other still after spending every minute with each other, and it gets a little tasking. So, today's all about dating.
Yep. So, I know a lot of you are listening. Don't turn it off yet. You're asking, why would I care?
All you single guys, listen up. I'm going to give you some wisdom from people who've been married for almost 12 years with 18 kids.
But yeah, you're probably asking, why would I care? Why would I take the time, or why would we take the time to sit and talk about dating on a business podcast? And so, I'm sure a lot of you have heard the saying, happy wife, happy life, and I'll throw in their girlfriend as well. But it's really true. It can go both ways as far as, keeping your spouse or significant other happy. And, not keeping the balance in your household can actually cause chaos in your business as well, especially in a working relationship like Mike and I have. And so, where there's chaos and a lack of balance in one part of your life, it will soon spread to the rest of your life, including your business. And so in order to keep all things balanced, it's very important that you take the time out for, your business, but also your relationships with your kids and your spouse or significant other.
Yeah. It's a very good point. We usually get consumed with kids and their activities and things they do. And just, in fact, they're constantly growing up and we have to deal with that. And me and Talia, at an early age, we made a point of saying, we are literally here forever. Kids are here for 18 years. They're going to grow up, become adults, want to have their own thing, their own life, and so on. But, we're in it for the long run. We want to be here forever. So what are the things we need to do on a daily basis, weekly basis, whatever, to make sure that we're going to continually be in love over the long run?
Right. Yeah. And so, none of us got married or started dating the people that we love only to be consumed by our work, right? Nobody says, yeah, I definitely want to marry that guy, but I'm going to spend every waking minute at work and no time with him, but he'll still be there when I get home at night. We got married and fell in love so that we could stay together and build something strong together, right? So, I think I have a tendency, and you can, tell them your thoughts, but I think I have a tendency to be a workaholic. I want to get the job done as soon as possible without taking any breaks. And I will just go, right?
I agree.
And so, but it causes neglect on the other side. So I tend to, if I do get into those moments, it causes neglect with Mike or the kids. And so, Mike is really the one who reels me back in. He reels me back in, and, he gives what I call forced family fun or sometimes just a date, you know what I mean? So,
or a nap
when you need it.
Yeah. And just to jump in real quick, I agree. I think we both have that thing about us where we have a lot of work to do, but we want to just get it done, get it over with, right? I mean, It's literally, we want to party, so let's just get everything done as fast as we can, and then let's have so many days where we really have our options wide open to us.
Yep.
Right? So I think that's something that me and her both struggle with, but I think one of the things you can do with your spouse or significant other, probably one of the best generous things you could ever do to them is feed them or put them to sleep.
Yeah.
Right. And it sounds funny, but literally everybody gets hangry, hungry, angry. And that's a serious point of, when you're getting a lack of sleep and kids and dealing with life and your job and whatever else. Yeah. Sometimes you're just hungry. You just need to take a break, eat a Snickers. Right? And other times you just need to say, hey, honey, I'll take the kids. I'll take on the errands. I'll do the shopping, whatever, the best benefits you guys together. Something that she knows will help lighten her load. Well, you know that anyway. And then tell her, take a nap. Literally, it sounds so dumb, but man, that will save your marriage. Sometimes, literally, and they appreciate it. I know different love languages of what the women, I guess, what respond to.
Yeah.
But, I know Talia, she likes to get some rest and she likes to be fed.
I do. It's true. The key to my heart is food.
Yeah.
But, and we've mentioned this a few times, but we lived in Florida for 2 years. And, part of our family fun was we went to Disney every single weekend, and it was really forced fun. And once we got there, of course, we enjoyed ourselves. We had a great time, but I didn't always want to go. I wanted to work.
Or she just wanted the day off to do nothing.
Right, exactly. But Mike understood and understands that, when we build, have this fun together, it forms a bond with all of us. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that is more lasting than memories. I mean, that's what life is about, right? Mm-hmm. Creating the moments that you create the memories. So, we went there every weekend to Disney, the Epcot, the Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom and all that. And it was really quick. It was in and out 3 hours. Yep. We usually purchase things to resell on Amazon for our business. So it was like a business write-off.
Yeah.
CPA, talk to them. But we did it every time. And we always had fun. And if I didn't go, it costs like $200 a month to have that pass. So yeah, we're going. We're not wasting $50. But forcing us to go to a theme park, it sounds stupid. Why would you have to do that every weekend? But literally, that was something that was like clockwork. I needed that for myself to kind of get everything off my shoulders, any type of stress or any type of things we were doing. And I know Talia felt the same way. I'd go there, buy her pretzel and cheese, and all of a sudden, there you go again. She's happy. And you know what? I know that, like I said, every time it almost sounds crazy to go that often, but we really did have fun. We did it all the time. And that was like a ritual. And that was our date night with the kids. Because in Florida, we didn't have a babysitter ever. No. So that was the only time we could really do it.
Yeah. And, so when we leave, our business behind, when we go on these dates, or even if it's a family day, you're able to just reconnect. Even though business does come up, but it's more of a, we talk more about how we're proud and we're excited about our future, not so much, oh, we have to get this done and da-da-da-da. So, I mean, it's really a bonding time for us. And, I want to ask you guys a question. Like, have you ever done dream building with your spouse or significant other? Because, if you haven't, that's something else that will bond you even deeper. In a lot of cases, you'll find that your spouse is changing. Mike and I just talked about this a little while ago. We were glasses shopping, and I bought a couple kind of crazy pairs of glasses, and he was like, "You are changing." And that's something, it's true. Over time, we all change just a little bit. And how are you going to know that if you guys only ever talk about business?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a very good exercise to do with your significant other, because you really can figure out what they want. Because sometimes you think you know, but you really have no clue.
Yeah.
The more, even having 4 daughters and, a wife, I still don't understand women as much as I would, you expect I would.
Yeah.
But I think sitting down and, shutting up, just asking questions and really asking about their dreams and what they want. And you know what? You can be the knight in shining armor, figure out how to get it for them.
Oh, yeah,
or how you work together.
Yeah.
To do
together,
so.
Yeah.
Close your eyes one day and just tell picture your perfect place. Tell me about it. Where's your house? What does it look like? What car are you driving? These are all, materialistic, but you just want to know something about your, I had no clue that you wanted to live there. You want a horse? Oh gosh, it stinks. Whatever it is. But if you don't ask those questions, you'll just never know.
Yeah.
You might go forever and miss every opportunity to, do something special. So I think that, dream building and all that, or just,
just asking questions and listening.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. And so, do you know what your spouse's dream is? And, do you know what you're both fighting for? Because you guys could be fighting for something completely different. So you guys been working really hard and you want to be millionaires, and, you finally got the big deal. The big deal came in, you guys millionaires. And now you're fighting over what you're going to do with the money because you guys were never on the same page, never asked the question. So just, be open to asking those questions so that you guys can understand each other and, continue to work together on the same goal.
Yeah, I agree. I think same thing. Dream building, so special, so important. Make sure you do it. Really, just make sure that you spend some time figuring out what both you guys want. And I think I have heard people call it filling your love tank, different things you can do for your spouse, for your partner, to show them that you're genuinely thinking about them and what they really want.
Exactly.
Right.
And, we spend a lot of our dates actually talking about our future and what we're building towards and what we're excited about. And so, I want you guys to hear a little bit about what we're excited about and some dreams that we have, some places we want to go. So, honey, where do you want to go? What's a good vacation place for you? Maybe someplace we haven't been, because we've been to Cancun, we've been to Cabo. So what's a place that we haven't been to that you would really, really, top of the list, want to go to?
Well, you just took away my 2 favorite places in the whole world.
I know.
No, we always wanted to go to Bora Bora. That's our top of, literally we get this, we do go to Bora Bora. We've made it.
Yeah.
Another one is St. Lucia.
Yeah.
I love blue water. I'm simple like that. I'm not really, I love to go to Europe and things like that, but that's really down the list. St. Lucia would be great. Go on a big cruise would be fun. That way we can island hop and figure out, where we're going to spend our 80s. Yeah, that's kind of where would you want to go?
I think, and this might throw you for a loop, but
oh gosh,
I want to go to Japan.
My people.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool to go to Japan, maybe hook up with your uncle and kind of meet some of the family over there, but also just take in the culture. I've always really loved
Japanese steakhouses.
The culture.
Oh, sushi? Oh, yeah, a little background. I am a quarter Okinawan. So my mom's half Okinawan and whatever else. So, if any of you, my family's listening all the way in Japan that I've never met you, I'm sorry. Invitation would be great.
We'd love to meet you.
Yeah. So,
all right.
So, no, I've looked into that before. I think that sounds fun.
Yeah. So, those are kind of conversations that we have. And so we'd like to invite you to do the same. Share your dreams, your goals, write them down, put pictures on the walls of places that you want to go. And, don't be afraid to make it the biggest, burliest dream you can come up with.
Yeah. I think, I get to ask you questions on the spot now. How about that? Dating, it's all about, like I said, married and dating is the title of this podcast episode. How often should you date?
I think once a week, to be honest, because
no kids.
No kids.
If you can.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you can't, you go on a family date, and that, as long as you guys are able to talk and communicate without the kids constantly interrupting, I think it's very beneficial. And, I say once a week because life gets really busy really fast. And if you don't do it once a week, you'll end up putting it off. You'll say, oh, no, we'll do it next week. Oh, no, we'll do it next week. And there's always going to be something, something with the kids or something with family or something with business. So like I prefer once a week.
What type of dates?
Anything. It could be dinner. It could be just a walk. How often do you get to just go out and walk with your spouse or, significant other, it could be a picnic. It could be the movies where you don't talk at all. I mean, but it could be anything really.
Yeah. Sometimes you're sitting there at the movies and you're holding hands and that's just enough.
Yep.
Right. Doesn't take much to start a fire. Right.
Yep.
So then, okay, location. And let's see, how much money should we know? Yeah, the dating, like I said, it's all about just really getting to know. You just never know. I'll talk to men, in my case, being the best listener you possibly can, being really good at asking questions, showing that you care, because you just want to let your spouse know that you genuinely, want to know everything there is to know about the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
Yep.
Right.
And I mean, I think it's funny because sometimes, I'll call my best friend and we talk about the dumbest things on the planet and we just laugh and have a good time. And so sometimes Mike's like, you don't tell me that stuff. So I tell him and he's like, that was really dumb. But it's okay because he is getting a better understanding of who I am.
Like, okay, sidebar. Like, does anybody else not give a crap about the zombie apocalypse and how you would prepare for it?
Me and Monet have a plan.
Do you find it weird that every time you drive by like a military base or armory or a sporting goods store, that's like, we got to go there when the zombies come? That's weird, right? And I say, I'm just going to let them bite me. And my wife's so mad. Like, why would you let them bite you? I'm going to take the kids down with me.
So that's the conversations we have. But you know what? That builds a bond outside of our business. And it's really important for us because in those moments where maybe business is not going the way you want, maybe one of you has made a bad decision and you're angry at them. Those moments outside of business are what will bond you and hold you together. Yeah.
And I think, like I said, that's important. And even when things were really bad for me and Talia back in, I guess, April timeframe.
Last year.
Last year. You have to constantly talk about, like I said, we still spent quality time together and we just constantly, I usually did. And, I talked about the future. I talked about no problem. I understand math. This business is simple math. We just need to put money here, here, here. I'm working this job. We can take so much out every week. We'll put, within, Christmas time when the fourth quarter hits, everything's back to normal. And, it's almost like reassuring your spouse that everything's going to be okay when things really do.
And sometimes it's reassuring yourself.
Yeah. And yes, it's positive thinking. It's positive affirmation, whatever you want to call it, where literally you're reminding yourself out loud that everything's going to be okay. Right.
Yeah.
And thank God that everything that we talked about now has come to fruition. And, we have a very successful business again. We rebuilt a six-figure company, no problem, in months, 5 months flat, just like we said we would.
Yep.
And it was these little date nights where we went there and you talked about this, and we just, quietly just told each other everything was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now today we have these decisions we have to make every once in a while. We're like, man, it's easier decisions to make.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yep.
And man, just date your wife, date your spouse, and maybe you'll get a wife.
Yep. So, as always, we want to thank you guys for listening. Next time we'll be married and creating your own magazine. So we're going back to business. We're going to go over a business that we had in the past and ran and was actually very successful.
We'll tell you all the peaks, the valleys. We'll tell you about the good things and the bad. And
we can tell you also how you can start your own magazine locally, and pretty simply. You might think it's very complicated. It's actually not. So tune in next time. We look forward to hearing your comments and having a conversation about, your dreams and goals and what you and your spouse like to do. Yep. So hit us up. Facebook is facebook.com/MIB podcast, or you can send us an email at info@themibpodcast.com.
Just a little update. I threw up a couple videos I made in the last couple of days on selling on eBay. So if you're interested in learning how to sell on eBay, it's completely free. A couple of tutorial videos are on the website, and I'm pretty sure you'll get something from it. It's how to find stuff really quick, really how to make money really quick, all that stuff. And as I sell a few items on eBay as well, I'll go ahead and show you shipping and all that as well. But it's a free full package of different things we're putting together for our church groups and things like that to help them out.
Yep.
So pretty exciting stuff. So thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, we'd love for you to leave us a review, hopefully 5 stars. And we just really appreciate you guys. We really just want to get that through, that, we really enjoy doing this. We hope you are enjoying our stories, Taya dying laughing about stuff and our funny stuff. But, we really just want to make an impact and give whatever we can that we have and hope you enjoy it. So,
all right, we're signing off. Hope you guys have a great week. Make it a good one and get lots done.
All right. Thank you guys. Take care.
Bye.